collapse on one thing: your rhythm. Your rhythm, not your talent, not your desire, not your opportunities, your rhythm. Today, I want to show you how destiny accelerates when you master rhythm. Yeah. And how it's collapse when your rhythm is broken. Welcome to PurposeTrack Friday on Sam-Abel Impact. I am Sam-Abel Vincent, and today I'm speaking to those who know they, they are carriers of spiritual assignment. I'm speaking to you. You know you are a carrier of spiritual assignment. You're the one I'm speaking to tonight. You don't just want success. What you want is accuracy. You want divine alignment. And today's message will give you a law that every great builder must understand. Excuse me. Yeah. Let's look at rhythm. What is rhythm? Before going deeper, I'd like to define what I mean by rhythm. Rhythm is the predictable pattern of disciplined actions that creates momentum toward your God-given assignment. Rhythm is the predictable pattern of disciplined actions that creates momentum toward your God-given assignment. It is the sequence of habits that heaven can trust. A sequence of habits you have that heaven can trust, that the universe can trust and respond to. It is consistency wrapped in obedience. Rhythm is actually consistency wrapped in obedience. Rhythm is not motion. It is structured motion. Yeah. It is when your daily behavior finally matches your divine direction, where your daily behavior, your day-to-day behavior matches your divine direction. Napoleon Hill, in his classic study on success, shared a story that changed my life. Yeah, he shared a story that changed my life. A man named Darby had an uncle who found traces of gold in Colorado. Darby had this uncle who found traces of gold in the states in Colorado. The, the uncle became so excited, man. He became excited. Drilled a little bit, and the first pieces of gold appeared. So he became excited, began drilling. First pieces of gold began to appear. So guess what he did? He rushed home, raised money from family and neighbors, bought the best mining machinery he could afford, and went back with confidence. At first, everything worked. Gold came out in small but promising amounts. A small and promising amount. Then suddenly the vein disappeared and gold comes in vein. Yeah. They drill one more day, nothing. A week, nothing. 2 weeks, nothing. Darby and his uncle got discouraged. Their rhythm broke. Their excitement faded. Their focus shattered. Eventually they said, maybe this wasn't meant to be. They quit. Imagine they quit. And in their discouragement, they sold all the machinery they had bought to a junk dealer for pennies, for little or nothing. But here is where the story shifts. The junk dealer wasn't emotional. He was curious. He did something Darby never did. He bought in a mining engineer. Yeah. So he went and got a mining engineer. After studying the land, the engineer discovered something shocking. The gold vein was still there. It didn't disappear. It had shifted. Gold veins in the earth curved slightly. And it was in the earth. They curved slightly. The mistake was geological, not spiritual. You see, his mistake was geological. This was not a spiritual mistake. Do you know how far the goal was from where Darby stopped? 3 feet. Oh my God. Just 3 feet. 3 feet. The John dealer drilled those 3 feet. and struck one of the richest gold mines in Colorado history. Think about that. Let it sink in. Because Darby and his uncle broke momentum. When Hill met Darby years later, Darby said something that stuck with him. I stopped digging 3 feet short of destiny because I broke my rhythm. Darby said, I stopped digging 3 feet short of my destiny. It could be you. Just 3 feet short. Just 3 feet short of your destiny. Because he broke his rhythm. And Hill concluded here. Most people stop 3 feet away from their goal. Not because they are weak, but because they lost momentum. Let me bring this home. Purpose doesn't reward emotion. Purpose rewards rhythm. Purpose doesn't reward emotion. Purpose rewards rhythm. The 3 rhythms of obedience. There's a rhythm of inner agreement. Yeah, the rhythm of inner agreement. Nothing moves until your spirit agrees. Nothing moves until your spirit agrees. You cannot walk in destiny that you resist internally. You cannot walk in a destiny that you resist internally. Anything you want to achieve and realize when you resist it internally, it means there's no rhythm, it's not agree, it's not in alignment. Napoleon Hill called this definiteness of purpose, the deep inner yes. Heavens called it alignment. That yes within. What you envisage you're working toward, internally you agree with it. Your rhythm begins when your excuses end. Until you agree with God, who says you are, your actions will always betray your potential. Rhythm of small obedience. Most people want elevation without repetition, but destiny is built by small obediences repeated consistently. Hill spoke of the Lord of habit folks, that the universe responds to your repeated actions. The universe responds to your repeated actions. The kingdom operates similarly. The kingdom operates similarly. Faithful in little things, rule over much. It's not the big movement that build destiny. No. It's the small obediences that build momentum. Read a chapter every morning. Pray at a set hour. Develop your gift daily. Make that call. Structure your day. Honor your commitment. Your rhythm is the engine of your purpose. Rhythm of courage, separation. Every calling requires a season of separation, not isolation. Refinement. God separates you from voices that confuse your rhythm, from patterns that break your rhythm, from environments that sabotage your rhythm. Destiny is selective. Acceleration happens when you stop trying to fit where your future does not belong. Never try to fit where your future does not belong. Your acceleration stops. Yeah. Napoleon Hill said, every temporary defeat carries with it a seed of equal advantage. But spiritually, we know temporary separation is often God's strategy to reset your rhythm so he can multiply your results. Now I want to activate this in you. Think of one action of obedience you've been postponing. One call, one idea, one prayer discipline, one system, one uncomfortable conversation, one shift that aligns with your assignment. Do it today. Do it today, right now. Because the distance between where you are and where God wants to take you might literally be just 3 feet of obedience. If this message awakens something in your spirit, tap I choose rhythm.